Hi team, welcome to our SAP classes. Last time we have seen standard purchase order where vendor is already this vendor 1002 Muller kg was already known to us. That means we have a material, we know which vendor will supply. But in case you want to procure a material for which vendor is not known, how to do that? We'll create one material first, new material, in which vendor will not be linked. How can we create? One is create a material by selecting the industry specific, mechanical engineering, and then taking which type of material you wanted. Okay. Second is without all this. Without all this means we will simply copy from an existing material. This is material, and now we are going to select same material that we have used last time, but we are going to create another material number. Okay, in this way we are going to see how to create material also. Enter. Where is semi-finished goods? We want raw material, semi-finished product. Okay, industry, mechanical industry. See, so we are going to copy all this data from material 1157. We have to enter plant will be 1000, storage location will be 0001 again. Done. So you get the material number, material description, base unit of measure is each, material group is copied, gross weight, net volume copied already. So we don't need to fill all these details. These details will be copied automatically from previous material. Again, you have option to change them. It's not like those will be non-changeable. You can change it. This is talking about class, so we don't want to describe all these things. Chalo, we'll go to sales organization. Let's see. Yes, sales organization is maintained, and the biggest part is MRP details. No, we are going to accounting. 1 second. We will go back. MRP controller. There are few mandatory fields that you need to enter. Let's see. Accounting, lot size, okay. Now why I came in this place? Moving price. See, by default price is standard price. If you want to make it moving average price, you have to mention it V, moving average price, but we'll keep it standard price. Standard price, but I wanted the price to go from here, so I'll write here moving average price, and the price will be this time 2000 or 200. That's it. Now moving average, which asks for valuation class, product, I guess class of valuation. Okay, done. Everything is okay. Now we will save it. field loading group is defined a required field, it does not contain an inter loading group. This loading group will be used in SD, where it is asked like what are the predefined things that is required for loading. Schedule marginal key MRP2. So finally our material is created and material number is this. Now for this material we do not have a predefined vendor, so we'll do it, we'll make it this. So it's coming too big. Last is 50. Okay, plant is 1000, storage location is 0001. Now the thing which we don't know is vendor. So when, if suppose you wanted to purchase something, some dress, some electronic gadget or something which you don't need, what you do? You will first inquire who is the supplier who can supply me these goods. Similarly in SAP we have something called RFQ and RFP, request for quotation and request for proposal. So we will see first how do we create request for quotation. So we will go to T code ME41. This is a T code for RFQ. Okay, RFQ is open. Now RFQ type. So we'll see what is the type. Request for GP bid, RFQ, GM RFQ, RFQR, Skoda RFQ. These are the types of RFQ. So we will first go for RFQ, request for quotation. Language is English, date is this, quotation deadline. So you have to mention for this particular quotation by what time your vendor should reply. Okay, so we'll give them generally 1 month of time. 1 month of time means this will become 5. Sorry, this will become 6. 1 second. 5 4, those this will be 5 5 19. Okay, this is, you press F1, you will be knowing what is this RFQ. Alphanumeric unique key to identify the document. Remember, if you want to find out any field detail why this field is, so you need to press F1. Okay, F1, it is alphanumeric key to identify the document. So you just give a document number. We'll give alphanumeric, so I can give, okay, we'll save this because it will be useful for future. Now purchasing organization. Who is my purchasing organization? We'll go to transaction data. Purchasing organization is 1000. So let's give this number 1000. Purchasing group, one second, I need to figure it out. Purchasing group, actually if you want to see how to figure it out, I can tell you, it's very simple. /o, no, it will be there in Mardi table itself. So material master data 1157, storage location, year, purchasing group is 001. See, so this is Mardi table. These details are present in Mardi table. So if you want to see, you can simply go to Mardi and you can find out. Reason being, this organization settings is already been configured in the SAP system. If we don't give, if this purchasing organization and purchasing group does not matches, then it will be a long-term trouble, and QTP will SAP will not accept the configurations. So document number, this is not within defined interval. Let's see, 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, we will not give this number, we'll leave it blank. RFQ will be AN. So we are here create RFQ. Actually that number will be generated runtime basis. This is collective number. This is very important field. What happens, you will generate only one request for quotation. You will generate quotation for each vendor. You are asking each vendor provide me quotation. Now every vendor will supply you quotation. So this collective number is used to compare between different types of RFQs. So RFQ number will be different, but this collective number will be same. Okay, I believe it's not, actually these are not as of now required. What do you want? We want to procure this item. Transaction data, we wanted to procure this item. Material does not exist or is not activated. Okay, one second, saying material does not exist. Let me check. Hi friends, we are back. Actually the material that we have created need to be approved by basis team, so that server need to be approved it, then only we can use it. For the time being, we'll go ahead with this new material 2039. Short text is Ashish and purchase order unit of measure is in which material is made. So it is piecewise. It is each unit and piece is piecewise. Okay, material group is 001. Plant for which this quotation is being raised, storage location for which this quotation is raised, and delivery date. Main is quantity. So quotation generally deals with what you need, by what time you want, and how much you want. So we will first raise quotation for 300 quantities. Okay, and I don't think so plant will be mandatory field. No, plant is not. Please enter delivery date later than deadline submission. Delivery date later than deadline. So quotation deadline is 5/5. What can be our delivery date? Our delivery date can be 1 month to after this, so it will be 6. Okay, now see, plant is blank now, storage location is blank, because this procurement is going, this RFQ quotation is going to happen based on purchase requisition, sorry, purchasing department, not on the plant. So they have not mentioned the plant. Now you will click on save and the RFQ will be created. Okay, let's save it. Sorry, yep, actually we have created our quotation, but who is the vendor whom we are sending this? We can mention the delivery address also. What will be the delivery address, so that the person who is supplying, this is coming into picture only because this plant is not maintained. The moment you maintain the plant, you don't need to provide address. Second thing, we need to provide the vendor address. Vendor is not maintained. One second. We'll delete it and we'll create once again. We'll create 2036, right? 2039. Quantity will be 300. Unit of measure will be PC. Delivery date will be 4, 5 and 6. It will be 6. Plant will be 1000. Storage location will be 001. Okay, anything else? Vendor details we need to enter. Plant 1000, storage location 0 not defined. Check your input. Okay, plant 1000 material master, we are selecting this one. So plant 1000, storage location is 0001, not 001. That's why it is giving an error. Storage location will be one more 0. Delivery date, next working day is 11. So probably this is a Sunday, 8 or some sort of holiday. So it, see, this is Saturday, Sunday and then Monday. Maybe some holidays are there, so it is throwing an error saying that next working day is a holiday. Release strategy, messages. Wait, actually let's see. See, already plant 1000, storage location and all the details of delivery is being populated. We don't need to enter anything. We can, only thing is we can enter here vendor. So we'll enter some vendor and we'll find out vendor from material master. We have to check it out, vendors. How can we find out vendors? We'll go to /o LFA1, sorry, /o SE16N. What we'll do, we'll find out few vendors from the master data LFA1. Only a view exists of LFA1. Okay, that's fine for me. And postal coordinates, only address is there in LF1, city and all. Let me see LFB1. Payment method and account vendor, account memo, planning, head clerk. Okay, deselect all, we don't need all, we only need first few fields: LFA1, company code, personal number, and reconciliation account. This is the account where the value will be posted. Payment method and payment method, okay. Pay terms, planning group, account clerk, head office, tolerance group, and okay, I guess that will be fine. So we are going to get 500 data. So what I am doing actually is I am trying to, this is called data mining. I am just fetching the data which is relevant to me. How to do that? We have to deal with database tables, and we have to write vendor master. It will, within a fraction of minutes, I will be having vendor master. This is material master, this is going to be a vendor master. Now in case of vendor master, if you want to understand what is this payment method L, so you have to go to this database table, payment, click on this payment method. This RLS, these are some sort of predefined payment methods. So we will focus on our vendors. So which vendor to select, because it will be 1 1 2 2 3 3. So these vendors are related to company code. We will go with the company code 001, sorry 0001. Control L, and we will select vendors of this two. So we have only one vendor is 1, company code 1, and remaining all vendors are 5. Okay, we'll send it to 100,000, 100,000 and 1001. Okay, so in this screen it was asking for vendor. We don't need any more this screen. Let's release this. Interior initial screen, we don't need this. Master data, and this is the RFQ, request for quotation, and we were about to enter the vendor. Where is that? So here we are going to mention vendor 1, and we will click on enter. Okay, so what is the issue? Vendor 1 is not created for purchasing organization 1000. So vendor 1 deals with some different purchasing organization. We need to figure out for more data mining. Give me 2 seconds. So this vendor 100 is there with the purchasing organization. It linked with the purchasing organization. Now we will try to save it. So RFQ is generated. This is our RFQ number. Okay, we will save this number for future use. material, plant, storage location, and this place it will be RFQ. Okay, this is my RFQ. This two will be the same. Material is 2039. Check it once. So RFQ is generated. Now how to check the created RFQ? If you want to see, so we have created using ME41N. How we can display it? Exactly, ME42N. We'll go to ME42N to display the RFQ. /N, or use it /O, ME42. ME42 will display the RFQ. Which RFQ you want to display? Transaction data 91. Okay, this is the one. Click on this symbol. This is overview symbol. So RFQ quantity is 300, date is this, vendor is 100. So we'll mention all this detail in our transaction data, which will be helpful for us for future use. 100. Now we have to enter for few more vendors, but before that we'll check for material number 2039. Now we will enter similar detail for few more materials so that we can get the chance to compare these RFQs. We'll go to another entry of RFQ, create RFQ. Again the vendor number will be different. This time what vendor we are going to choose? Last time we used 100. This time we will use triple one, and then we will use 200. We'll click on save. What happens? Again another RFQ is 92 is created. We remember that we are only entering the vendor, we are not entering the detail again. Detail remains the same. Same copy. Last digit is 92. Again we will enter another vendor 200. Okay, save. 93 is created. So we have created now 3 RFQs. Okay, one is for 111, another one is for 200. Okay, 3 vendors RFQ is created. Now we want to see what information is being displayed in 200. Change RFQ. Back. It should be displayed ME43. /N ME43. Okay, display RFQ. This is number 93. Let's see. So same material 203, 300 pieces. Date remains same, material group remains same, plant, storage location all remains same. Only thing is the vendor is differing. So for different vendor we can quickly create this RFQ. Now there was one thing more, is this one, collective number. Okay, This collective number is used to compare. This collective number is used to compare different RFQs. Done. Now we need to compare it. Let's see how to compare. So friends, now we are going to maintain quotation. We have created 3 quotations. As you have seen in transaction data, we have created this 91, 92 and 93. We have created 3 quotations. Now what happens, this quotation will go to vendor via email, or via print document or via EDI. EDI means electronic data interchange method, or through IDOC. IDOC stands for intermediate document. Okay, so we will go with these things slowly. First thing is, suppose this RFQ, request for quotation, is being raised. Now what vendor will do, we will go to /n ME47. okay, ME47. In this maintain quotation, initial screen will be displayed. Enter the quotation number. First quotation was 91. Okay, enter. This will go to the first vendor. Okay, he will enter the price. How much? He will enter the net price for 300 items is 6,000. Okay, sorry, 600 per piece. Where is the input? Must be in the format this. Okay, it is 600. Now we will save it. So quotation 91 is maintained. We'll go to 92. Sorry, we'll go to 92. In this case, what we are going to maintain, see, this is a vendor 111. Okay, now we are going to maintain the price as 400 and save. We will go to 93. This is vendor 200. Okay, see here, vendor is 200. Last time it was 111. Vendor 200 is saying 165. Save it. Now what happens, different quotations from all the vendors that you have sent came to your system. Now your system is updated with the quotations that we have received. Now we have to select which one is rightly matched, which quotation we should consider as a, which supplier, which vendor we should consider as a supplier for this material. So we have to compare their quotation. We can display these quotations using ME48, but we will go directly with price comparison. ME48 is for comparison, and ME49 is for comparison. We are going to compare these quotations. Now here it is asking quotation this to this or collective reference. First, collective RFQs. We will select this collective RFQ. Let's see. Okay, collective RFQ is not quotation. We will take the quotation number itself. Once again, transaction, we select this quotation. Now we can directly copy it and paste it. This is the paste button. Okay, So 91, 92, 93 all came. Good. Execute and it will be done. Minimum mean value quotation, minimum value quotation, and include discounts, delivery cost, and determine its effective price. Let's see. So it is saying rank 1 is 165. Value will become 49,500. 49,500. This is 1,17,600. Second rank is this 392. Second vendor is this 392, and third is 600. This one. Quotation rank is first this one, second. So based on the criteria, based on the discount, surcharges, delivery cost, quick delivery time, and the priority basis, this is the mean and this is the minimum. 165 is the minimum, so we will go with the vendor 200. See, bidder 200, bidder 11, 111, bidder 100. So these are the bidders. 300 quantity material, this is the material number, and this is the 300 pieces requirement. Okay, we can go to the quotation phase also, but right now this is for comparison. Now we have selected that vendor 200 is the right vendor for this material. So what we have learned in this session: how to create purchase RFQ, how to change RFQ, how to display RFQ, maintain RFQ supplement, release and maintain quotation ME47, and then define compare the pricing ME49N. Okay. Okay, then let's go to ME45. This is 200. One second. Okay friends, we will go to ME45. Okay, ME45, and reach to this screen. Scope for this document, this purchasing document category. What document we are going to process? It's a request for quotation, RFQ. It's not purchase order, it's not for contract, it's not for setting agreement, it's a request for quotation. Okay, A. Now this is the document number 93 that we need to process. This is document type. Again, what document we are going to process is a request for quotation. Do you remember, while creating this request for quotation, we have selected AN. Again, for request for GP bid is different, request for RFQ R is different. These are configurations. Okay, so we are going with the standard one and click on release. No suitable purchasing document found. Why? Okay, if we cancel everything and we mention only this document, then what happens? Okay, let me check. Maybe the document is not yet released. Hello friends, as we were seeing these documents, purchasing organization and other things, we can mention this T code is ME 45, okay, ME 45. If you come to this T code, then in this place we have to select request for quotation, because we are releasing for request for quotation. Document number, we have to copy document number. From transaction data we will copy all three numbers. Click on this paste button. See, all three will be pasted. Click on execute. Okay, though only one number is visible, but see a green mark, all three are present. Document type RFQ. Click on execute. No suitable purchasing document is found. Maybe this is not configured with the vendor. In this process, what we are doing, we have created purchase RFQ, request for quotation, by using T code ME41. ME42 is used for changing that document. ME43 is used for displaying purchase RFQ. Okay, ME45 is used for releasing request for quotation. Why to release? If you release, then it will go to the vendor. Since vendor is an outside entity, it's not in our SAP system. Vendor's address and name is there in our system, but vendor's actual system is not here. So maybe the system is not properly configured, because of that we are getting this message. Once this is released, we have to maintain request for quotation using quotation ME47. In ME47 will not be used by us in real time, it will be used by vendor. Vendor will use ME47, they will write their quotation and they will process it using ME, they will send it back to us. Then we will compare this request for quotation using T code ME49. Okay, now based on the quotation I have shown you earlier, based on that quotation we will select a vendor. So officially the vendor is 200 for the material. Now using this material we are going to create purchase requisition, but before that we will create, since we do not have a prior information, now we know there is a vendor and material combination exists. So where do we write this material and vendor combination? We write it in two places. One is info record, another one is source list. So we will go to source list. Source list is ME01. Now source list is maintained for material this and plant. So what is the plant that we are using? Plant is 1000. So source list we are going to maintain for this material and plant 1000. Okay, valid from, so this source of supply that we are going to mention the vendor according to our agreement, valid from which to which date? So it's valid from 1 year. What is the vendor? Vendor is 200. Purchasing organization order unit is PC. Agreement item, centralized contract, centralized fix and block, and this one is MRP. This block is not coming from here. Okay. Now purchasing organization. What is the purchasing organization? I believe purchasing organization is 1000. Let's see. Vendor is 200 and purchasing organization is 1000. Okay. Now it's asking, is there any agreement? Is it a fixed source of supply, or it's a block source of supply, or is it there is an MRP between them? Okay. Source list is changed, so now we have something in the source list. Now we'll go to mm02 slash n mm02, sorry, me02 one second. Slash o me02. me02 does not exist. Okay. me03 display. This is the vendor, and if you want to change it, then source list maintain. So you go to source list and you can write maintain. By configuration it seems it is blocked. So what I wanted to show you, that it's a fixed source of supply. Now save it. For making it fixed source of supply, it seems info record is compulsory. Okay, block this source of supply and now save it. What we did, we have blocked that this material cannot be procured from 200 vendor. Okay, we'll go to ME21N. Now we will try to create one purchase order, but for that we need to have purchase requisition. Let me check. Okay, we need to create first purchase requisition /o me51n. We'll do it fast because we know that this material is not going to get processed. 2039, quantity is 10 and unit is PC, delivery date anything that is nearby. Okay, and we will raise this for plant 1000. Storage location is the same as earlier. Storage location is 0001. See, all the details are displayed here except valuation price. It's asking for the valuation because this should come from material master, but we have not maintained material master for this. It seems valuation price will be 300 euros per piece. Now we are going to save this. We have give this purchase requisition number. Transaction data. So we have got this purchase requisition number. Once again, this is purchase requisition. Now we'll use this purchase requisition for creating PO. Go to this place, purchase requisition, and execute. Sorry, actually there seems to be multiple filters which is hindering its execution. Just give me 1 minute. I don't need this purchasing organization. Purchasing group also is not required. Anything else? Plant 1000 is not required. Now execute. So it came. Now copy it. Net price must not be 0, so let's enter the price. Quantity, sorry, price will be here. We can directly enter the price. Price is 200. Why 117 is coming into picture? Okay, now we'll try to save it. Sorry, I got the issue. We have to go to this purchase requisition, and this is tool 9. Material is this one. Execute once again. Select this and adapt this. Okay. 1 second. We'll try to create another purchase requisition where material is the same material, right? 2039. Quantity is 10. Unit is PC. Delivery date is 5. Plant, we need to figure it out. 1000 and storage location $01. 1000 storage location is okay. Location is 0001. Source determination. Yeah. When this material is being procured, where is the vendor? Now we'll enter the desired vendor. The vendor is 200. what we are trying to do, we are trying to create a purchase order with respect to the vendor which is blocked in Sourcelist. But surprisingly this is accepting the vendor which we have used earlier. So let's see where we are missing. Purchase requisition, this is purchase requisition, this is material. Now there is no vendor, we try to adapt it. Adapt, vendor is 200. Okay, purchasing organization should be the same. Thousand. Now see, this is what I wanted to showcase. Source of supply blocked according to Sourcelist. See this line. Since we have blocked this material vendor combination, display Sourcelist. From this to this date, 1 year, vendor this, purchasing department this, piece unit this, for material this cannot be procured. See this line, block source of supply. Source of supply is blocked. So this field, source of supply is blocked. So PO cannot be generated for this kind of material. It will not allow to create a purchase order because this source of supply is blocked. This happens when a vendor is continuously providing substandard quality, or a vendor is blacklisted based on legal norms, or a vendor is no longer, company don't want to deal with that vendor. So that vendor is particularly blocked from supplying material to the organization. So here we have learned very important concept of Sourcelist, that is Sourcelist can make the supply as a fixed source of supply or as a block source of supply. Fixed source of supply I am going to show you just in 2 minutes. So before that we need to create purchase info record. So let's start with info record. Info record starts with ME11. So vendor is 200, material is this, purchasing organization is 1000. Now info record is for its info category. It's for standard material, this is the info record. For subcontracting material, this is info record. Maintains the information of vendor, material and purchasing organization. This document acts as an information source of information for supplying the material, whereas Sourcelist act as a control till what date to what date this vendor is valid. This vendor is a fixed source of supply if it is supplying for a very good quality, or the source of supply can be blocked. If it is providing a blacklisted vendor, then we can block the source of supply. So for the time being we are going to create standard info category or info record. So reminder, you are first reminder 7 days before, second reminder 4 days before, third reminder 2 days before. Vendor, material number, sub range and all these are, that's it. You save it, enter the reminder label as ascending order. Okay, sorry, First reminder 2 days, second reminder 4 days, and third is 6 days. P delivery time, planned delivery time in days. How much time vendor is going to take to deliver the material. Standard quantity. What is the minimum standard standard quantity and then minimum quantity that vendor is accepting in its order. We'll mention this one as 1 2 3 4. So info record is created. Info record is created. Done. This is info record number. Now we can make this vendor as a fixed source of supply. We'll go to again source list, and we will go to source list display mode, then go to maintenance, maintain mode, and now we'll make them, instead of block we'll make it fixed source of supply. Okay, and we'll just save this. Okay, source list change. Now source of supply is maintained. Now if we go and create a purchase order, instead of this vendor we mention our previous vendor. Okay, enter. We'll check. Okay. One more thing is there, that price, net price, we have to delete it. So no net price is coming. Okay, it's prompting net price has to be entered. Done. What we are going to do, we have made the supply as fixed supply. Now we are going to purchase, instead of vendor 200 we are trying to purchase with vendor 1002. Save. Oh my god, let me check it out, 1 second. Something is getting wrong. Now as we can see, that time data was not actually populated correctly. We'll do it once again. We'll go to purchase requisition and we will reload this data. Purchase requisition, sorry, this one we will adapt it. See, net price is coming automatically, and this 1 2 3 4 I have mentioned in info record. So the price in PO is coming from info record, whereas the price in PR is coming from material master data accounting tab. Okay, now we'll check. Sorry, we have to change this fixed source of supply. We'll change this. We'll make it 1002. We'll mention the tax details, 0 tax. Vendor differ from vendor 200 info record. This is an error message and it is not allowing me to proceed further. See the red. So it is saying vendor differ from 200 from info record. So this vendor is mentioned in info record, and since this is a fixed source of supply, you cannot generate purchase order other than vendor 200. Do you want to put the document on hold or process data? You can edit it or hold it. You cannot save it. Okay? You cannot release this purchase order. This is the beauty of SAP, that you have a very fine control on your complete data. So this is the purchase order that is being created. Vendor 200. Info record is same. Now, as part of database, we have to go to table SS16 and then write the database table name EORD. EORD deals with purchase source list. So in source list we have mentioned valid from date and vendor. We have mentioned, even if you don't mention the vendor, a lot of vendors will come as per this number. But since we wanted our vendor, I have created only for vendor 200. See, material this, plant this, okay, created on 6, created by this person, valid from 19 to 2020, vendor is this, and this X says it's a fixed source of supply. Yes, it's a fixed source of supply. For purchasing organization 100. So in the database also we can see database table name EORD. Similarly, we can go to INA. Okay, let's see. This is info record. So we need to give info record so that EINA. Remember this table for info record. Where is our info record? This is our info record. We'll mention this info record number. Info record number here, and then execute. So this is our info record for material 2039. We have created a vendor, created on 6/4, and then that's it. Where is the price? We have mentioned the price. So price is not here. Where did our price went? Let's check it out, because we have mentioned price in the created on, and we are getting currency, we are getting quantity. Effective price is 1234. Purchasing document is created. Item 20, date of creation is 5. So entire detail you'll get in database. Just you need to see the database table INA, EINE. Okay, INA is for header item and INA is for item label. This organization, plant, and all the details are present. This is for info record. Source list is EORD. Info record is EINA, EINE. Now, purchase requisition, PR. Database table will be for PO, it is EKPO. I guess we have already discussed this. IBAN is the document for purchase requisition. IBAN is the document for purchase requisition. Give me a purchase requisition number. This is the purchase requisition. Let's see the details of this purchase requisition. See, this is a NB standard document. So this many types of PRs are there. This Z transaction is customized purchase requisition. Customization is done by ABAPers and consultants. These people will customize based on the business need. Suppose a business does not require all this field, they want to simplify, or they require some more complex purchase order. In that case, they will customize, and that letter starts with Z. They will customize and they will use it. A lot of purchase order is customized except this framework, purchase requisition EBP and NB. Where is NB? NB is a standard purchase requisition. See, standard purchase requisition standard. NB. RV is used for outline agreement, that we will see in coming classes. RV, for the time being we are seeing only for the standard purchase order. Okay, sorry, purchase requisition. Now we'll go back and we'll check for purchase order. What is the database table name of purchase order? EKKO and EKPO. EKKO is header item and EKPO is header item and EKKO is item level. So we are going to get the item level details. Created today for material 2039. Company code, plant and net price. Net price is 300. So this 300 is the print price. That's what he's saying. Okay, all these are the fields. All are not important every time, but few of them are important. So based on your requirement, you need to just filter it out and see which field is important and relevant for you. We have seen EKPO. We will see EKKO. EKPO is the header item. EKKO is line item. Line item 10, vendor this. Line item 10, payment terms, payment in days, purchasing on item group and currency, exchange rate. Actually, this PO was done before our info record was made as fixed. So in this case it is not fixed. If we see the immediate next PO that we have created, it will show that this person is a fixed source of supply. This vendor is a fixed source of supply. See. Okay. Ideally it should come as a fixed source of supply. Oh sorry, this is exchange fixed rate, exchange rate fixed. Sorry, this one is not fixed source of supply. Okay, anyways, I am not finding this here in the database, that fixed source of supply, that, but we have seen that thing in the info record. So these are the database table for, so we have discussed so far source list, info record, database table of purchase order and purchase requisition, and some part of data mining.